Let's start with our first word, process. Think of a process like making a sandwich. It's a series of steps. As a noun, a process is a sequence of actions to achieve a result. As a verb, to process means to handle or deal with something. Related words in this family include processing, the act of treating something, like when you process information in your brain right now. Then we have processor, either a machine that processes, like your computer's processor, or a person who processes. Is your food processed or unprocessed? Processed food has been treated or changed somehow, while unprocessed food is natural and untreated, like comparing a potato chip to an actual potato. Have you ever wondered how they process applications at universities? Or how your brain processes all these new words? Let's process this information and move to our next word. Now let's look at our second word family, former. This is a really useful word. As an adjective, former refers to something that happened or existed before. For example, my former teacher still sends me birthday cards. That means the teacher who taught me in the past. As a noun, former means the first of two people or things mentioned. If I say between coffee and tea, I prefer the former, it means I like coffee better. We also have formerly, which is the adverb form, meaning in the past or previously. For example, this building was formerly a factory. Here's a funny way to remember it. Think of former as form, air. Something that once had a form or position but doesn't anymore. My former hairstyle was a mohawk, but now I have a much more professional look. Anyone brave enough to share their former hairstyles? No? Let's move on then. Our third word family is major. As an adjective, major means important, significant, or serious. A major problem needs immediate attention. As a noun, it refers to your main subject of study in college. Her major is psychology. In the military, a major is also a specific rank, higher than a captain but lower than a lieutenant colonel. The related word majority means the greater number or part. More than half. The majority of students passed the exam means most students passed. Here's a joke. Why did the music major change to mathematics? Because they heard there would be no more trouble. Get it? Treble. Trouble. Music joke. Remember, if something is major, it's a big deal. What's a major goal in your life right now? Learning English? That's definitely a major accomplishment. Word family number 4 is military. As an adjective, it relates to soldiers or armed forces. He has a military background. As a noun, the military refers to the armed forces as a whole. She joined the military after college. We also have militaristic, which describes someone who favors aggressive military policy or military power. For example, the country's militaristic leader increased defense spending. To remember this word, think about how military contains lit in the middle. And military personnel often need to stay alert, or lit up with awareness. Funny story. A military officer ordered a soldier to get a haircut. The next day, the soldier returned with the same long hair. The officer asked, "Didn't I tell you to get a haircut?" The soldier replied, "Yes, sir, I did. I got several of them over the years." In your daily life, have you ever needed military precision for anything? Our fifth word family is issue. This is a versatile word. As a noun, an issue can be an important topic or problem. Climate change is a global issue. It can also mean a publication. The latest issue of the magazine features a famous actor. As a verb, to issue means to publish or distribute something. The company issued a statement. It can also mean to flow out. Smoke issued from the chimney. I like to remember this word with a little memory trick. ISSU. E stands for important situation staring up at everyone, because issues are usually problems that need our attention. Here's something funny. I had an issue with my computer yesterday. It kept saying press any key to continue. I couldn't find the any key anywhere. Just kidding. What's an issue that matters to you? Education? Environment? These are issues worth discussing. Word family number 6 is federal. As an adjective, federal relates to the central government of a country, especially in contrast to local governments. Federal laws apply to the entire country. Related words include federation, which is an organization formed by uniting several groups or states. For example, the United States is a federation of 50 states. We also have confederacy, which is an alliance between groups or states. The most famous example in American history is the Confederate States during the Civil War. Here's a silly way to remember it. Federal contains the word fed. Think of the central government as the parent who feeds or provides for the whole country. Funny observation. Ever notice how federal buildings always look so serious? It's like they're trying to say, we're not just any building. We're federal buildings. They never seem to smile. Think about your own country. What responsibilities belong to your federal government versus local authorities? Let's explore our seventh word family. Known. As an adjective, known means recognized, familiar, or understood. She is known for her excellent cooking. Or it is widely known that exercise is good for health. The related word unknowingly is an adverb meaning without awareness or knowledge. He unknowingly left his wallet at the restaurant. Here's a fun way to remember it. Known sounds like grown. Just as plants have grown and become visible above ground, things that are known have grown into our awareness. Funny thought. Imagine if everything unknown suddenly became known. All those TV mystery shows would be 5 minutes long. The butler did it. The end. What's something well known about your hometown? Or better yet, what's something not well known that you wish more people knew? Our eighth word family is color. As a noun, color is the visual property of objects resulting from light they reflect. Blue is my favorite color. As a verb, it means to add color to something. The children colored the pictures. This family has several related words. Colorful means having bright or varied colors, or being interesting and exciting. She tells colorful stories about her travels. Multicolored means having many colors. The multicolored quilt brightened the room. Discoloration is a change or loss of color. There was a discoloration on the wall where the picture had been. Coloration refers to the arrangement or pattern of colors. The bird's coloration helps it blend with the trees. And discolor means to change or spoil the color of something. Coffee can discolor your teeth. Fun fact. Did you know the human eye can distinguish about 10 million different colors? Yet when I try to describe the color of my new shirt, all I can say is kind of bluish. Greenish. But not really. What's your favorite color and why? Does it color your mood? Our ninth word family is support. As a verb, to support means to hold up physically, or to help or encourage. The columns support the roof. Parents support their children's dreams. As a noun, support is help or assistance. Thank you for your support during this difficult time. Related words include supporter, someone who helps or encourages. He's a loyal supporter of the team. Supportive is the adjective form, meaning providing help or encouragement. My friends are very supportive of my goals. And unsupported means not supported or without evidence. That's an unsupported claim. Here's a humorous thought. Imagine if support columns decided to take a day off. Sorry building, we're feeling tired today. You'll have to hold yourself up. Think about your support system. Who supports you in your English learning journey? And who do you support? Our 10th word family is word. Simple but powerful. As a noun, a word is a unit of language. It can also mean a promise or commitment. I give you my word. I love the saying words create worlds, because the words we choose shape how we see and interact with reality. Did you know that the average English speaker knows between 20,000 to 35,000 words? Yet we typically use only about 5,000 in everyday conversation. Here's something funny. A word entered a talent competition, but it was disqualified. Why? It couldn't express itself clearly. Get it? Have you ever wondered why we give our word when making a promise? It's as if words are gifts we can hand to each other. What's a word in English that you particularly like the sound of? Word family number 11 is evidence. As a noun, evidence refers to facts or signs that show something exists or is true. There is strong evidence supporting this theory. As a verb, to evidence means to prove or show clearly. His smile evidenced his happiness. Related words include evident, an adjective meaning clear or obvious. It was evident that she had been crying. And, evidently, an adverb meaning clearly or obviously. Evidently, he forgot our appointment. Here's a silly way to remember it. Think of evidence as visible dense. Things that are visible and prove something. Funny courtroom scenario. Judge asks, "Do you have any evidence?" Lawyer responds, "Your Honor, I had it when I came in, but I evidently lost it." The judge says, "That's evident." In your daily life, what evidence do you look for to determine if information is reliable? Our 12th word family is attention. As a noun, attention refers to concentration or notice. The teacher called for the students' attention. The phrase pay attention means to focus your mind carefully on something. Please pay attention to the safety instructions. I like to think of attention as a currency. We pay it because it's valuable, and we only have so much to spend each day. Funny story. A teacher told a student, "You're not paying attention." The student replied, "Actually, I'm giving it away for free." Here's a little attention exercise. For the next 5 seconds, pay complete attention to your breathing. Did you notice how your mind wanted to wander? That's why attention is such a valuable skill to develop. What catches your attention most easily? Bright colors? Loud sounds? Interesting stories? Our 13th word family is change. As a verb, to change means to make or become different. She changed her mind. The weather changed suddenly. As a noun, change is the act of becoming different. The change in his attitude was remarkable. This family has several related words. Unchanged means staying the same. The plan remained unchanged. Interchangeably is an adverb meaning able to be exchanged. These parts can be used interchangeably. Unchanging is an adjective meaning not changing. Her unchanging support meant a lot to me. And unchangeable means not possible to change. Some traditions seem unchangeable. Funny observation. Why do we say change our mind and not minds? Even people with big ideas only get one mind to change. They say change is the only constant in life. What's a positive change you've made recently? Word family number 14 is likely. As an adjective, likely means probable or expected. It's likely to rain today. Related words include likelihood, which is the noun form meaning probability. There's a strong likelihood of success. Likewise is an adverb meaning similarly or also. She enjoyed the movie. Likewise, her friends did too. Alike is an adjective meaning similar. The twins look very much alike. And likeness is a noun meaning similarity or resemblance. The portrait captured his likeness perfectly. Here's a fun memory trick. Likely contains the word like. Things that are likely are things you can like to happen because they probably will. Humorous thought. It's likely that someone in this class is thinking about lunch right now. Likewise, I am too. What do you think is likely to happen in the future of education? More online learning, perhaps. Our 15th word family is nation. As a noun, a nation is a country or a large group of people with a shared culture and language. Egypt is a nation with a rich history. The related word nationalism is a strong devotion to one's own nation. The Olympics often stir feelings of nationalism. To remember this word, think of the first part nat, which comes from the Latinatus, mean born. A nation is where a group of people was born or originated. Here's something amusing. Nations are like big families. They argue all the time, but when an outsider criticizes one member, they all unite. Think about your own nation. What are 3 things that make it unique? What aspects of your national culture are you most proud of? Word family number 16 is Congress. As a noun, a Congress is a formal meeting or assembly of representatives. The International Medical Congress meets annually. In the United States, Congress, with a capital C, specifically refers to the national legislative body, made up of the Senate and House of Representatives. The word Congress comes from Latin, where con means together and gradi means to walk. So it literally means walking together. Funny thought. If progress means moving forward, does Congress mean moving in the opposite direction? Just kidding, political scientists. Many countries have their own version of Congress. In your country, what is the main legislative body called? How is it similar to or different from the U.S. Congress? Our 17th word family is view. As a noun, a view is what you can see from a particular place. The hotel room has a beautiful view of the mountains. Can also mean an opinion or way of thinking. What's your view on this issue? As a verb, to view means to look at something. We viewed the art exhibition yesterday. Related words include viewer, a person who looks at something. The TV show attracted millions of viewers. Viewpoint means a way of thinking about something. From my viewpoint, this is the best solution. And overview. As a verb means to survey briefly, and as a noun, it's a general summary. Let me give you an overview of the project. Here's a funny observation. When someone says, in my view, they're usually about to say something completely different from your view. What's your favorite view? A mountain, ocean, city skyline. And more importantly, what's your view on pineapple on pizza? Word family number 18 is administration. As a noun, administration refers to management or the people who manage an organization. The school administration announced new policies. Related words include administrator, a person who manages. He works as an administrator at the hospital. Administrative is the adjective form, relating to management. She handles administrative tasks in the office. And administer is the verb, meaning to manage or to provide or apply. The nurse will administer the medication. He administers a large department. Here's a memory trick. Break it down. Add. Minister. Think of someone who ministers or serves the needs of an organization. Humorous thought. Administration is what happens when simple tasks become complicated enough to need their own department. Have you ever been in an administrative role? What do you think makes a good administrator? Our 19th word family is current. As a noun, a current is a flow of water, air, or electricity. Ocean currents affect global weather patterns. As an adjective, current means happening now or belonging to the present time. What is the current temperature? She reads current news every morning. Related words include currently, an adverb meaning at the present time. He is currently studying abroad. And countercurrent, a current flowing in the opposite direction. The fish swam against the countercurrent. Here's a fun way to remember it. Current sounds like current. Ly running. Things that are happening right now are running in the present. Humorous observation. Trying to keep up with current trends is like swimming against a current. Exhausting, and you often end up back where you started. What current events are you following these days? And how do you stay current with your English learning? Our final word family is significant. As an adjective, significant means important, notable, or meaningful. Her contribution made a significant difference. Related words include significantly, an adverb meaning in an important manner. Test scores improved significantly. Significance is the noun form, meaning importance or meaningfulness. I didn't understand the significance of his comment. Insignificant means not important. These are insignificant details. And signify is the verb, meaning to mean or to be a sign of something. Red skies at night signify good weather tomorrow. Here's a memory trick. Significant contains sign. Think of it as something important enough to put a sign on. Funny thought. When someone says something is not insignificant, they're usually trying to make something small sound significant. Why not just say significant?